Today we are going to talk about what is going on. It's hurting me. Go ahead. It's hot. Keep going. And today I'm kind of a big deal. Funny. All right, Susan. So what's going on in the energy of the planets today?
What's going on today, and you'll feel this throughout today and tomorrow, is that, well, one of the biggest things going on is we have a new moon happening in the middle of the night tonight. So it happens tomorrow, but it's in the middle of the night. And usually with that, you know, if people follow astrology or follow the cycles of the moon, it's a time where you want to make new goals or start a new phase. And what's happening with this one is it's not the best time to do that. It's actually, there's some conflict with it. There's some inability to see kind of some of the smaller details, or really some illusions, and also some escapism. So, you know, where it's playing out for me is I am wanting to escape my day-to-day life, my responsibilities of day-to-day life, and take off and go to the beach. You know, that's who doesn't ever want to do that.
Right.
But I'm really feeling that pull to do that, to escape some things, some decisions, some responsibilities, and just because I know the energies that are playing out and I can look at it, there's a lot of illusions there because it's still going to be there. Even if I go, let's say I go, which I probably won't, but if I did, they're still going to be here when I get back. But the feeling for me right now is if I go, it will just take care of all of it. What about you?
So mine, my Caleb day, so it's my little boy that passed away. His anniversary date for the day he passed away is Friday. And I have been telling myself that I haven't been feeling the heaviness of this week that I normally have. But when we were talking before I got here, she's like, something's off about you. And actually my friend that I was just with before said the same thing, like something's off. And
well, and I opened the door.
Right.
And I'm like, what's wrong? It's like nothing. No, there's something.
Yeah. So, I mean, and there are some really fun things that I have planned for this week, and some really awesome things that are happening, and I have a trip coming up next week and all these things. And that underlying energy that I'm feeling is definitely preparing for this day that's coming up. Even though it's just a day, it's not just a day. It's the worst day of my life, the anniversary of the worst day of my life. Right. So it's a big deal, and I really need to make sure that I look at that, because when I do look at that and do feel those emotions, that's when the healing happens. And every anniversary day, every birthday, all those things, it always is a healing moment.
So are you feeling kind of like you want to avoid it with other things? Kind of? Is that kind of what I felt you say earlier? Like, I'm trying to put the attention on these other things, even though I can feel it in there. Is that
I think
true?
So. I think that it's more of a subconscious thing that I'm doing.
Well, that's where it sits in your chart. That's the great thing about knowing your chart, guys. You have to know your chart. That's where it sits in her chart. It's in a subconscious area.
Yeah, because, you know, I want to be the tough one. I've healed. It's been 14 years. I should be at a different place.
You don't ever heal.
But you don't. And that's what I'm learning as well. And I get to do things, and I get to help other people, and I get to let that pain continue to move through me and work through it because of that.
Right.
And I have great people in my life that help me.
So where is that playing out for you, though? What are you trying to avoid? If you do a new moon ritual, maybe don't put things really in stone. Give it a few days, because there is a place that you're just kind of wanting to push off to the side and not deal with at the moment.
Yeah, let us know. Comments, like, share. We want to have this conversation. Be vulnerable, be open with us. And just one more shout out to my boy Caleb. I love you, bug.